for our game. So if you are interested in knowing more about Cryptopia, Cryptopia is a blockchain driven game that is tycoon based, where you can buy land tiles, build facilities, and harvest resources, sell those resources to other people, or you can like go be a pirate and hunt player other players and loot them, right? So it's all a good mix of different play styles, if you may. So if you're interested in that, our moderators will uh, send links in the event chat, so that way you can get to know more about Cryptopia. And so, with that being said, like I said, this is the fourth faction week that we have hosted with the team and community members who represent each week's faction. As for tonight, we are here with the Cryptopia Eco members, also known as the Disciples, right? Disciples of the Earth. This is a stage where we can all ask questions and just be ourselves. You know, this is a very chill session. No need to be formal. But we do have our panelists here that would be happy to go ahead and share their thoughts about being a member of the Eco faction. Let's go ahead and start things off with one of our most famous moderators. Let's go ahead and hear it for Abo.
Wow, famous. Who's that? Hi everyone, I am Abo, your moderator here in Cryptopia, also known as the Peculiar, and I'm proud to say that I'm from the Eco faction. So Eco represent, let's go. Hi guys, hi everyone. Can you guys hear me? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, so hi everyone again. So if you guys have any questions for me and or for all the disciple, just go on and proceed to our event chat so that we can hear your thoughts and we can answer your questions. So I'm also with my other Earth Disciples member. We have Mr. Duby. Can you please introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Abba, for the wonderful introduction of yourself. So, hello everyone, good evening. So, my name is Duby, and you can call me as, I mean, my name in Discord is Duby Dap Dap, but you can call me Duby. I am one of the lead moderators right now in Discord, and as well as Cryptopia expert. So, I joined Cryptopia 7 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. So, with only 700 members. And yeah, that time, I guess majority of listeners right now, I know my real name in Facebook or any social media right out there. So my real name is Miko Reyes. So if you guys want want to know more about me, and if you guys want to know more about Cryptopia, just ping me or just message me in all my socials. I'm very active on that. So in the morning, of course. So yeah, that's all about me.
All right, great. Thank you very much for introducing yourself, Doobie. We got one of our community members here right now, who is also from the Eco faction. Anne, can you quickly introduce yourself? I believe this is the first time that we're gonna get to hear you.
Yeah, hello guys. So, do I audible?
You are very audible.
Okay, so hi guys. I am Anne from Eco Faction. So, this is my first time for having me here in AMA, and also I'm grateful for having me here as my first time. So, me, I am the one who have active member in Eco Faction. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I've noticed a lot in Discord that you have been very active, and for that, we really want to express our gratitude. Thank you very much, and for being very supportive of our community. Thank you so much. Last but not the least, my favorite guy from Bangkok, Thailand, who is in Bali right now. Div, can you please?
Hello everybody. I'm Devesh. I'm the social media manager for Cryptopia, and it's really great to be here. I'm one of the panelists. It's actually one of my first time being a panelist in any of the events, so It's really great being here. Thank you.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Okay, now that you know who are the members of the Eco faction, I'd like to go ahead and open up the discussion as to why they chose to be in the Eco faction. Let's go ahead and start with you, Doobie. What made you choose to be a tree hugger?
Oh, come on, Lodi. Don't call me that. So, a tree hugger. All right. So, if you're wondering, guys, why I do, by the way, before I start, shout out to all the members of the Disciples. So, I see Gracia shifted to industrial. So, what a great. So yeah, guys, if you're wondering why I choose the Eco faction is because I love the planet and I love the nature and I want the future generation to see the beauty of it. And I believe and I know in myself that I care money, to be honest. And but what just like what John Smith mentioned, just John Smith says, but what good is having everything you want if you can't even live on this planet, right? So it makes sense that even though you have a lot of money in your pocket, you can't live with it if the planet is not, not sure if you are safe in this area, the pollution or something. So one thing that I choose Eco Faction is because the stats they care. Even though we are in the game in Cryptopia, they still care about the surroundings, the environment, so something like that. So yeah, that's all I have. Why I choose the Eco Faction.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much, Doobie. Yeah, so the eco faction's ideology is to make sure that the planet comes first, and because of that, the gameplay wise, the eco faction's production, the resource production of the eco faction is quite low and in comparison to the other factions. So, with that being said, Abo, you are aware that the eco faction's production level is very low. Why did you still choose to be with the eco faction?
Okay, so it's because of Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah, Kyle is here, right?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, where is he?
Okay, I chose Eco Fraction even though the production rate is low because of Kyle. I wanted to fight Kyle because he's from Industrial Faction itself, and you also, Kuya Laudi, we're from the Industrial Faction, and I
Yes,
really hate
the
you
best
guys.
faction.
No, what are you saying? I don't believe that. Do you want us to have a debate here? For why industrial is not
No,
the best faction
we,
in
we, we, we
Cryptopia?
do we do that next week. We do that next week. The debate.
Okay, okay.
All
I
right.
told you guys that well, it's the truth. Kyle is the reason why I switched to Eco Faction because he is on our Discord saying that he rules the world, that industrial is the best faction. But I'm from Tech Faction that time, and I was like, what is this guy saying? It doesn't make sense. Like, what is the purpose again of money if your environment is not that good, or like you're ruining the environment? How can you live like that? And I was like, okay, I cannot fight Kyle if I'm from Tech Faction, so I switched to Eco Faction and um fought him, and then he eventually just every time he sees me he's like, I don't want to argue with you, Abo. My energy is not on that level, so let's just take a chill chat, and then let's proceed on our day, but don't fight me. And see, guys, you cannot win eco faction, so I suggest that you guys switch to eco faction and let's rule Cryptopia because a fun fact for you guys, climate takes a great or it takes a big um how will I say it? It's a big impact here in
There you go.
Cryptopia. So we have to take a very careful we need to be very careful when it comes to our environment. So I suggest, really guys, I really suggest all of you to switch to to eco faction. So that's it.
Yes, yes, definitely. And that same energy right there showed by Abo is something that we would like to have the community transfer over to the actual game once it starts. You know, that energy, that mindset that you hate your rival faction, that you want to fight them, because definitely your rival faction and you yourself won't mix, and you have to make sure that your rival faction is not successful. And so yeah, definitely, Abo, great points right there. And you mentioned that the climate is, is plays a large role into the gameplay of Cryptopia, because if the climate in Cryptopia is not favorable, then natural calamities will hit Cryptopia, affecting every player. So that's something that you should keep in mind. Also, with that being said, I'm interested. Anne, I don't get to talk to you a lot. I am wondering, why did you choose the eco faction?
So hi guys, once again. So I choose Eco Faction because it talks about nature. So there have a lot of goal like to protect the nature. So and also the Eco Faction is to make reality in the real world to um, make it sustainable. So we all know that the environment in the real world having a problem because of the climate change. So as an individual, I just want to help the eco factory to be more sustainable and clean and make it, even if the stats are lowest, it's okay. Yeah, that's all I think for me.
All right, cool. Well, I must say that you are very knowledgeable of the game, and yeah, commended on that. All right, so guys, before we move on to Div, I just like to go ahead and ask you guys to like tweet, share this Discord AMA that we're having right now, so that other people can join and learn more about Cryptopia. And on top of that, we are having that community activity, and we're giving away amazing prizes. So share it with your friends, have your friends join in, so that way we can all join in on the fun and learning about Cryptopia. Now, my main man, Div, can you share with them why the Eco faction is the best faction in Cryptopia?
Oh, the best faction in Cryptopia. Well, that is subjective, but what I do have to say is that the ideology of the eco faction does align with pretty much the reason why Cryptopia even does exist. Because Cryptopia was created for an alternative world, that that escapes the, as you said, the calamities having happening in this world. And we can see that water level is rising. We can see, I mean, I'm in not right now in Bangkok, but I live in Bangkok, and like it's flooding, it's raining when it's not monsoon season. So climate change is having such a huge impact already, and we're seeing it in front of our eyes. So I've always thought about this, and I've always, um, aligned with the idea that we it's our responsibility as human beings to do something to stop the world from pretty much being destroyed. Otherwise, how are we gonna carry on the world? How are we gonna repopulate? How are we gonna tell our kids that we brought them into a worse world? We don't want to be doing that, right? So just along with my ideologies, and that's why I chose the eco faction. Plus it's this Cryptopia is designed to run on the blockchain, right? And everything that happens on the blockchain is permanent. And the eco faction wants to create a world where everything is accounted for. So if the industrial faction is polluting too much, we vote and we tell them that no, you can't be polluting too much. And yeah, so I think eco faction is the best faction in Cryptopia because it aligns with the reason why Cryptopia was even created.
For sure. Yeah, you're definitely right, Div. I've been talking to a lot of investors, and they're really happy to know that Cryptopia has the eco faction, and the whole concept of Cryptopia is built around that, because it creates awareness to what's happening in the real world right now, where we're doing too much, we're creating so much waste, we're polluting the planet, and we're not considering going green in some situations, right? So that's something that other investors are like really happy with Cryptopia, because we're creating that awareness, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And so at this point, now that you know who the members of the Eco Faction are, it's time for you, the community, to like go ahead and ask them questions. What is the Eco Faction like? What are they like? And anything under the sun. If you have any questions about Cryptopia, we do have Pinky here, who is the ambassador for Cryptopia in Thailand. Pinky, do you have any choice words for our community?
About an eco?
No, about anything in general, because every time you speak, it's always a learning opportunity for everyone. So I'm sure,
Well,
definitely, as of right now, if you drop anything, I'm sure the community would be like taking away something.
in my opinion, is we should save the world, of course. Like, I mean, it's like climates, the trees, have animals to live in their place that they supposed to live. Because as we know, by developing the world, developing the countries, or even the area, we slowly taking space of animal living. We build a street, we build a building where is their home before, and then when they out of food, they come to the village or they cross the street, and then they hit by the car. Is not their, or how to say, it was their place before, and we got to learn how to share space with these animals, and as well as when people build a community to save the world, save climates, and save nature, got to think about the poor people, how they are living their life as well. It's easy for rich people to say like, save the world, save the climate, but what they got to think like, what actually is a good plan to save the world and not hurt the real human who have the low income for living their life. So basically, I am with eco, but I also
Mm.
have the idea of sharing and living, living in balancing. I want to be allies with everyone. I don't want to be enemies with anyone. I don't want to be like, separate from
Yeah,
anyone. I want all to be together and sharing and find the solutions for every life of living to be happy, you know? Like everyone happy.
for
You can make
sure.
some money. I can have a clean air. Can you help me with that? Something like that. You can build your building, you can build a street, but can the animal cross the street in some way, somehow, without hurting them? Yeah, that's kind of my idea of being eco in Cryptopia.
Yeah, that is so you, actually, Pinky. Ever since I talked to you in Bangkok, you shared with me your ideologies, and I said to myself, this lady is like, she's from eco, but why is she from tech? she But yeah, to Pinky's point, in Florida, right? People are complaining, why are alligators roaming around the streets? And I'm like, those alligators that you're seeing right there, they used to live in the house that you're living in. So don't be surprised when an alligator shows up. Have you guys seen the movie where there was where the whole village was flooded and alligators started swimming in? Have you seen that movie? No, no, no. Yeah, it's a cool movie. The lady should have died there because there were so many alligators, but it was really cool. It's a good watch. But yeah, Thank you very much, Pinky, for sharing your thoughts about the eco faction. I'm sure everyone has learned a lot from what she has said. So definitely make sure that when you're thinking about climate and going eco and stuff like that, you're also thinking about the small people, because it's always so easy to say save the planet, but are we really saving the planet, right? Okay, and so
That's
with
right.
that,
That's right.
yeah, thank you very much, Pinky. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, as of right now, guys, do you have any questions for Abo, for Div? Div, actually, how are you in Bali right now? Is Bali like an amazing place?
Yes, it is. It's so beautiful here. I was just at this it's a day club, and it's surrounded with nature, and it was just so beautiful being there, just laying down on that, what do you call it, like the suntan bed, I guess, and just looking up at the sky, and on your side is like the trees, palm trees, and the ocean and the waves, and we don't want to be ruining that, right? The future. So yeah, Bali is so beautiful. It's amazing here. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here right now.
For sure. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing with us a little bit about what you're experiencing right now. So,
Yeah.
guys, do you guys have any questions for our panelists? So, we have Div, we have Doobie. Doobie, do you have anything to share with our community right now about the Eco Faction?
Well, the hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Doobie. Choice words from him. Thank you. Let's
Hello,
hear it
can you hear
for.
me?
Okay, we can hear you now. Yo, yo.
Sorry. So yeah, if you join, guys, if you join eco faction, like we might call you can call us disciple. In Cryptopia, the most active factions right now, I can say that the eco faction is the most active factions right now. So if you go and visit our channel, eco at the bottom of factions channel in here, you can see that there's a lot of interactions with the member, as well as John Smith is the most active advisors that I know in Cryptopia right now. So guys, join eco faction. So this is a recruitment, live recruitment.
All right, great, great. Thank you very much, Doobie. And also, I just wanted to go ahead and do a quick announcement for you guys that next week is going to be our faction rally, and our Twitter space is based off of that. So, our topic is the significance of collaboration in the NFT and crypto community. And so, we will be having special guests during that time. So, I am inviting you guys to join in on that Twitter spaces. The link should be submitted by our moderators on the event chat and also on the event chat, or you can go to our Twitter account. And so, yeah, we are having playfix.io along with Joey Arilla, and one of the speakers in the PH Web 3 festival, and also our main guest, which is Luis, right? Luis. What's his last name? Doobie. Forgot the
Luis
name.
Buenaventura.
Luis Benaventura. All right.
Yeah.
So, from I've watched his vlog about his story, and he mentioned that he is one of the first NFT artists in the Ethereum chain, and so that's what made him very famous. And up until now, he is still earning 1% royalties up to this day, because you know so it's a really cool time to be in Cryptopia right now. Slowly but surely, our name, our brand, our game is going out there, so more people can start joining the hype train for Cryptopia, because on October 31st, we'll have our updated demo, and that updated demo, we will have all the new features that we are working for in the past few months. So if you want to get in on that as soon as you can just go online at cryptopia.com/early access and mint an early access ship. So it's only zero point 0.1 ETH. And if you think about it, the benefits that you're going to get from that zero point 0.1 ETH is like times 10 of what of what the value is, because you'll get an early access ship that you can use when the game launches. Also, on top of that, you'll get early access benefits. So Abo, can you explain to our community what the early access benefits gives you? All right, thank you very much, Abo, for sharing.
Yes, I guess Abo
uh,
is
how about you,
has
Dubi?
much,
Can you share
right?
with them?
Hi
Oh,
guys,
there you go.
Oh,
hello.
there you go.
Abo, Abo, all right.
Internet is wrong. Can you guys forgive me? Okay, so early access ship perks. So the first early access ship perks, um those ships actually special edition ships and come with better starting stats. Also, you can claim land water tiles in Cryptopia early before majority of the player comes in. And then the next one is you can get a head start in exploring Cryptopia and strategizing your gameplay, because of course again um, you will get to Cryptopia before all the players come in. So the next one is you can play the demo before the beta testnet launch. Next is that you can carry crucial resources and NFTs over in your ship from testnet to mainnet. And lastly, of course, airdrops of resources. So, guys, you can mint your early access ships through our website. So, go mint our Eco Faction early access ship. So, thank you guys so much.
All right, let's go ahead and give a round of applause to Abo. Good job, good job. Yeah, there you go. Digital clap for you. All right, so yeah, as Abo said, having that early access ship is very beneficial. So don't think twice. Just go for it. There's a reason why a lot of investors have like 50, 100, 200 ships under their name. It's that valuable. So definitely go do that. And right now, we are about to wrap things up. Does any one of
May
you
I
got? Oh yeah, Div, go.
may I butt in?
Fire.
Um, I think we should mention one of the unique factors about the Eco Early Access ship,
Oh wow,
actually.
go. Yeah, definitely.
So we know that they all come with better starting stats, right? Some have higher storage, some have faster speed and stuff like that. Well, the Eco Faction Zephyr ship doesn't really have the highest storage or the fastest speed as such, but what it does have, or rather, what it does not have, is any carbon emissions. So it is the only ship in all of Cryptopia that does not emit any CO2, which aligns perfectly with the Eco Faction's vision. And that is crucial to our gameplay because we do not want to have high pollution levels, right? We want to maintain the lowest pollution levels in order for our buildings and yeah, for our buildings to perform or rather output the largest capacity that it can.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Div. So yeah, zero carbon emission. That is huge, huge in the blockchain because, like what Div explained, the pollution, carbon emission gameplay mechanic that the industrial faction and the eco faction has. So the more clean the environment or the climate is, the better that is for the eco faction because the production levels will be higher, and the effectiveness of your ships, the facilities, and all of that good stuff will be higher for the eco faction. So yeah, there. Um, Anything else that we would like to go? Any questions, guys? Yeah, guys, I encourage you to ask questions. Our moderators are like very open to that. You can ask them personal questions. You can ask them, "Do you have a boyfriend?" Or "Do you have or have you eaten right now?" Or "Do you have an early access ship?" Miko, what do you have an early access ship?
Yeah, I do have an
Oh
early access
wow.
ship. Yep. So I have, Zephyr and Cygnus right now.
You have two early access ships?
Yeah, I got two.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Wow. Good for you. All right. So, guys, um, moderators, can you please drop the investor video in our Discord right now? So, if you have time, please do watch that. So that way you can get to know more about Cryptopia and why you should invest today. And so, if moderators, do we have any questions for the Eco Faction panelists? Or are we all good at this point?
I
Hello.
guess. Yeah, there you go, Ate Sisa.
You still can't hear me, right?
No,
We
we can
can hear you.
we can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, you just don't won't notice me, Okay, I don't have a question. I think I should just mention that we have a lot of people here who actually have converted to Echo faction from other
Wow.
different factions. So that's great news for John Smith, I guess. Um, I see names like Brace, Dino Roar, CRC Vertudazo, Booty Whoop. I'm not sure if I'm reading this right. You guys are awesome. I'm not sure why you're all doing this now, but I'm thinking a lot of you guys changed heart because of what you guys heard from this session. If you'd like to come up on stage and share to us what changed your mind, you're welcome to do so. But I really, really love the participation that you're having right now in our event channel. So keep them coming. And while I'm speaking, I'd also just like to take this opportunity, guys, to also watch out for our Twitter space that is coming up next Wednesday. We have three very special guests. I know a lot of you guys are already familiar with those faces. So we have Luis Buenaventura, YGG Filipinas country manager. We also have Joey Alarilla, and then the CEO of Playfix, Tobias Abdon. So that's something that you won't want to miss out. Please, please watch out. That's in Manila time, 9 p.m. Everyone can attend after your work, after your school. Please set your alarm. This is something very, very special for Cryptopia. So I want you guys all to be part of it.
Yes, and I think we're gonna have a Twitter rate for that too. So the more you share that, the more people share that tweet or that space, the more chances that you guys will be winning those amazing prizes that we're gonna raffle out throughout that session. All right. Yeah, and also PH Web 3 Festival this November. Pitchupen and me. Say hi to Pitchupen. Pitchupen is there right now in chat. Say hi, Pitchupen. Hi. Hello.
Hello, Peter Pan.
All right. She is currently listening in. She is in Europe right now, so good for her. And but yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Pitchupen. Hi.
Hi, sorry. Some problem with my microphone, but I'm here, and yes, I'll be in the Philippines, meeting the team and joining the PH Festival. Sorry, Web3 Festival. So excited because I've never been to the Philippines before. Definitely gonna be a lot of exciting people and projects to meet and connect with. If you happen to be in town during that period, please come and say hello. We're bringing some merch with us. Um, Looking forward to meeting you guys.
Yep, for sure. So if you're
Yeah.
there, meet us. We'll hand out merches and caps and shirts and all that good stuff. So also we're attending the Avocado DAO meet and greet, right, Doobie? We're also gonna be
Yeah, it
there.
is on. Yeah, I am I'm gonna be there on October 26th, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the date. Everyone, I guess you, Laudi, and at Cindy, as well as Aki Abo is going to that event on 26th.
All right, cool. So if you want to go ahead and meet the moderators or me or anyone else, let's go there, have some fun, chill out, and have a good
And you,
time. And Doobie is requesting a Samgyup session after the event. So
We should do that.
I'm gonna treat
Sounds
them.
fun.
I'm gonna treat them to an eat out. So if you wanna come join in for that, that's all good. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So at this point, any more questions? If not, I'm gonna hand over the reins to Abo and Doobie for the community activity.
Well, Kuya Laudi, I just have to say that
Hmm.
thank you guys so much for coming on in our AMA. It means a lot to us, especially from the Eco faction, because I know you guys are so active when it comes to our Discord server. So I'm really thankful for all of you, and thank you so much again to Anne and Div Kuya Dubi for joining us. And I know that it takes your time, but you're still here with us, and I just really appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. And for those disciples that change their faction to industrial because they're so scared to get asked here in the AMA, how dare you guys? Just kidding. Come back to Eco. What's wrong with you? Industrial doesn't sound so fun. Kidding. So thank you guys so much. So um if you guys still want to hang out with us, we have a game. We have a game night for you. So stay tuned. And I guess, do you guys have any more questions? So
I sorry, I wanted to
I have
um
something to say
I
regarding
wanted
go,
to
go
say
guys.
something too.
regarding the eco faction.
No, Div. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry. I gotta cut you off because our Queen P is speaking right now. So, Queen P, can you go ahead and
Queen
share your
P.
thought?
Well, this time it's not sorry, we do have some internal internal communication sync because it seems that sometimes Laudy cannot hear me and sometimes Divesh cannot hear me. So we'll look into this. But we're going to have a very fun and exciting event happening next week. This is your chance to show your faction power. We'll be announcing soon over the weekend. This is, if you're a true Eagle faction member, you really need to participate in this and to show how strong your faction is compared to the other faction. So this event is going to be fun, exciting, and it's going to be very challenging. It's something that we want um, to do it with our community members, especially with you guys here showing your true support with us. And so we wanted to have some activities for you to join and also to show your faction strength with the others as well. So stay tuned. Our update is coming this weekend.
Terrific. Thank you very much, Pitchipen, for sharing those. How about you, Div? Now is your time.
so sorry about that. There's something strange happening with that. Um, yeah. So what I wanted to say is regarding the eco faction. Since it's an AMA going on about the eco faction right now, I wanted to drop a little, maybe a strategy tip or sorts. So as we know in Cryptopia, we need to mine resources, right? Take resources like coal or oil in order to generate energy or electricity to power your buildings, right? Well, for the eco faction, it's a bit different because we leverage natural resources like wind and water, right? So we don't need to go through the whole process of needing to extract resources out of the ground and stuff. We just build our windmills and the solar panels, and we leverage the natural resource and use that to generate our electricity to eventually build our DeFi empire. So I just want to drop that in on how we are actually more unique than the other factions. Yeah.
Good and all, but if you compare that with the production levels of the industrial faction, shout out to my boys. Um, it doesn't really compare. And the good thing is, since we don't care about the environment, we could just go ahead and produce a lot of pollution, and the more CO2 levels are in the area, the better that is for us, because the more polluted Cryptopia is, the better it is for the industrial faction. So we hate you guys. We don't like you. Why are you
And
here?
what makes you think that we will make that happen, Kuya Laudi?
What? 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 Eh,
What makes you
That's right.
think that we will let you do that, Kuya Lau?
Since I am the host of this AMA, I can just mute you.
And as a panelist, I can also mute you.
Ah, industrial faction rules. This AMA is rigged. The host is from the
Actually
industrial
talked to
faction.
Hans earlier, and he said that he will not fight the eco faction for this week. So don't start with me, Kuya Lau. I already have Hans agree to this.
All
But
right.
Laudi, I thought you're from industrial. Why I'm seeing on
Yes.
your profile that you're an echo?
What?
What? What?
Guys,
Change
check
your
Wait,
it
wait.
out.
character? How
When did that
come?
happen? Wait. Where's my phone?
He got so nervous. See, guys, the power of eco faction.
No,
Yeah.
someone
He
hacked. Some.
decided to shift on echo faction for
Wow,
him.
that's a very good choice, Kuya Laudi.
What? This is crazy. Someone hacked my phone. Where's my phone?
No, no one hacked your phone. You just chose eco because of what Div is saying, because it's really a good thing to be an eco faction. So thank you so much, Div, for pursuing Kuya Laudi to be
Ah,
an eco faction.
You're most welcome.
yeah. So I guess
Yeah, we have.
Laudi
Whoa!
decided to become an echo
It's true.
faction.
I am. Why is this? Someone hacked my account.
I am
Why are you
now
such a
so
hypocrite, Laudi? Why are
No
you?
interested.
one hacked your account. It's just Div's power to pursue you to become a eco faction, right, Div?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you guys this win. I'll give you guys this win.
I told you guys, no one will win
So
without
Laudi, you have one
so
chance now to change your words. Are you still sticking with what you just said? Do you still hate us?
exactly. We're
We,
asking you, Kuya Laudi, what's your answer? We're curious.
okay, it's like mosquitoes. You don't hate mosquitoes, but you'd rather not have them around. All
No, we're
right.
angels from
Yeah.
the
So
heaven.
with that being said, Laudi, thank you so much for joining Eco Faction. So you're one of the
Yeah,
disciples now.
welcome. Welcome to Eco Faction, Kuya
Welcome.
Laudi. We're so glad to have you as a member, as a Earth disciple, as they call us. So thank you so much. Wow,
Yeah,
who would have
because
thought?
actually, on Div is the only Echo faction from the team, right?
No, yeah, we have Kuya Laudi here.
So now we have Laudi as well. So, oh, by the way, guys, support our socials with the Facebook, Reddit, and Facebook, guys. So if you have some time to check it out, go check it out. I know you can see a lot of posts from Cryptopia, updates, and etc. So check it out.
Yes, definitely. So if you want more content from Cryptopia, and if you want to learn more, or if you want to like have your friends know more about Cryptopia, please do support our socials. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter, to Reddit, to YouTube. Start liking, subscribing, and then sharing it to your friends. So that way, when the game launch, your friends will be with you once Cryptopia is live. So public beta will be around Q2 or Q3 of 2023. So watch out for that. Anything else, guys, before we wrap things up? None. Yeah, please visit the YouTube video that we have published recently, the investor video. Take a look at that and then share it with project founders, so that way we could do collaborations with them. And so with that being said, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for joining
Wait,
the.
Kuya
Oh,
Laudi.
what's up?
I have something to say. So, for those
No,
who
no,
are
no. You're
wondering
from the
what
eco
is this,
faction. No, no.
you're also from the eco faction. What do you mean?
Okay, go, go, go.
Okay, guys. So for those who are wondering, we've been doing Faction Week for 4 weeks already. And if you guys are wondering what is your faction all about, we have different light papers. We have it's already complete. We have eco, tech, industrial, and traditional. So you should guys check that out. And of course, the Easter egg hunt is still ongoing on Eco Factions Light Paper. So you guys check that out and let's wait for the winners. And also guys, don't forget what is next week we will have another event which is the faction rally, and we'll drop the description about that event this weekend, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's
Yeah,
all.
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Abo. And is it okay if I close this eco faction event now? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna change my faction now.
You're getting intimidated.
No, I'm not. Let's see. We'll have a fight. We're gonna have a debate in the industrial faction rally next week.
You can end the AMA, but you cannot change your faction back to industrial because you belong to Echo now.
Yes, that's true.
I feel so dirty being in the eco faction. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to Abo and Doobie. Go have fun in our community activities. Again, thank you very much to Anne for sharing your thoughts about the Eco Faction. We are truly honored to have you here. Pinky, thank you so much for being a part of Cryptopia. Looking forward to more content from you. Now that you're healthy and now that you're back on your feet, let's get that rolling. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, for attending the Eco Faction AMA.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so much.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone. And for those who wants to stay, we have a now, which is bingo. So if you guys interested to playing that one, I guess a lot of Filipinos will join.
Yeah, invite your
So
friends, guys. The more, the merrier. If I see like 100 people here, we may increase the prize pool. So yeah, for sure.
I like
Enjoy.
that.
100 people.
All right.
Enjoy. Bye, guys.